Howdy, folks. Here we have one of the more overlooked machines, I think, that came post-war. This is an Antares Parva in a crazy Bakelite case. And this case has got a cool hammer tone finish on it. And as you can see, it's all scratched up. It's not dirty at all. It's actually really, really clean. Those are all scratches on the Bakelite. It's got a little Italian sticker there. Can't quite tell exactly what it says. Servicio something. Risidad. I don't know. I don't speak Italian, much less partial Italian. But, you know, I don't ever take stuff like that off. It's part of its history. It's got a neat little handle. Works extremely well. Nice springs. And to open these cases, it's kind of a unique system too. You got a button on the side, and you got a matching button on the other side. And when you push both those buttons, well, you get the lovely Parva. And this machine came to me pretty darn nasty. It was all fuzzy and gross. Had a bunch of oil and grease in the escapement and wasn't working. Oh, did you catch that? Because, man, that's one of my favorite things. So to unlock the carriage return, spacebar. Yeah, it just pops out. It's an Italian machine. I've actually already done a video on it, but it did not have the body or the platen on there. I was just kind of showing off the escapement mechanism and the silent return springs. It's got a really unique silent return spring on there, which, as you can hear, works pretty darn well. Whole machine works pretty darn well. Has nice green, either nylon or Bakelite. I think they're Bakelite keys. The spacebar is a slightly darker green. It's almost a olive brownish green. With a nice little logo on there. A green background and the crazy Antares star. Because Antares is a star, after all. That's what they named this after. Green knobs. And with all this lovely green, I decided to do a blue and green ribbon in there. And I think it matches quite well. Very, very clean after being done with it. When I had the body off and the platen out and all that, I decided to do a chemical clean on it, and did that and then scrubbed the body down really, really well. Just took my time with it. It was pretty meticulous, and it cleaned up a whole lot better than I thought it was going to. Both cosmetically and mechanically. She types like a dream. It has a really, really light touch on it. And surprisingly quick. Little reverse embossed, made in Italy there. Margins move nice and smooth, lock into place. Bell works. Everything works. Ding. Cute little bell right there. I love these paper rests. They're like ears. They're so stout looking. And with metal paper bale rollers. Very thin and elegant. It is a carriage shifted machine, but has a very light rocker style carriage shift. Similar to the Hermes Rocket, Hermes Baby. It's actually lighter on the pinky than a lot of basket shift machines, so don't let the fact that it's carriage shift fool you. Gets the job done nicely. And to prove it, we're going to do a little type test. This is Antares Parva serial number C065906, which is actually a pretty low serial number. Typewriter database doesn't start the records until like 200,000 something around 1960, but they also indicate that the production started at 1954. So maybe this is a 1954, maybe a 1955, we don't know. I'll have to check the Beeching book and see if he's got any record of them, but I don't recall having seen anything on Antares in that book. So, on the blue setting here, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Platin's still in great shape on this thing. I didn't recover it because it doesn't need it. Feed rollers are nice and grippy. You know, you can pull on that paper all you want. It ain't going anywhere. Very crisp print. Nice and clean. Go to the red setting or the green setting on this machine. Now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. This machine does have something that's a bit unusual on an ultra portable, and that is an unjamming key. That little dude right there. So if you jam them up like that, well, if I can get it to actually jam, doink, easy peasy. Got a little chipping right there from the return lever, a little ding right there, but that's really about it. This thing has survived the ages in wonderful shape. Ribbon reverse is right there. Hammer tone metal bottom. It's very pretty. Feet are in decent shape. They're hardened, but they're intact. So 1950 something Antares Parva. Sweet, sweet, sweet.